Today at 5, a murder outside a Detroit Coney Island. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Glenda Lewis.
And I'm Brian Abel. Police are investigating it as a possible attempted robbery that turned deadly. The confrontation caught on camera in the parking lot at Joy and Evergreen on Detroit's west side early this morning.
But relatives of the victim telling 7 Action News reporter Darren Cunningham they do not believe this was a random attack.
Loved ones of Terry Williams tell me they plan to create a makeshift memorial here on Joy Road, just a few feet from where he took his last breaths, while hoping those behind his murder turned themselves in.
Terry was a good-spirited person that helped whoever came in his pathway. He was pure. He didn't deserve none of this. He was a friend, a brother, a son, a nephew, a cousin, somebody everybody loves.
The family of Terry Williams in mourning and disbelief. Surveillance video showing the moments leading up to the ambush outside of L. George's Coney Island on Joy and Evergreen Road overnight. Terry seen walking back to his car after grabbing a bite to eat when 2 suspects attacked him. You do believe your cousin was targeted, that this wasn't random?
Yeah, this was targeted. The car was sitting in here for almost an hour. The owner just said that before he let us see the video. The car was sitting here for an hour. They pulled up from that black back wall, pulled up right here, and then when he was walking back, they was already out the car and they ambushed him.
We're stopping the video because the rest is too graphic to show. But after the attack, they opened fire. They reached for something. Terry's cousin says they stole his glasses and a chain and sped off. I spoke with Detroit police. They're not saying much about the investigation, other than it may have been an attempted robbery. This is happening as Detroit police have been working to combat crime in the summer months, announcing strategies targeting certain precincts and the downtown area. Meantime, Terry's family is hoping someone recognizes those responsible for his death. What's your message to the person or the people who did this?
He was positive, pure heart. He was trying to get his electrician license. He was really being positive, and for them to just do him like that, man, he didn't deserve it like that, man.
If you have any information in this case, you're asked to call Detroit police. If you would like to remain anonymous, call Crime Stoppers. That number is 1-800-SPEAK-UP. In Detroit, Darren Cunningham, 7 Action News.
Gunfreaknation, it's President TElectrik, and I've been telling y'all for years now that Coney Islands and gas stations are potential death traps. Now, the fucked up part is I was just at that Coney Island. Me and my girl went there to get some grilled chicken salads. Okay? Because I'm changing my eating habits and I'm just trying to eat healthier. So we was just there earlier that day. Maybe like 3 or 4 hours before that incident, before the brother got killed. And I want to say to Brother Terry, rest in peace. And my condolences go out to his family, man. Savages, he didn't see it coming. And, I went live earlier today to talk about it, and somebody left a comment, and, they kind of, they were right. I think he kind of parked a little bit too far from the actual, Coney Island. And that's how they was able to get the drop on him. These fucking savages, they are clever. They don't think that they dumb. Because they are not dumb. They actually plan this shit. They actually strategize. And that's why if you ever in a situation, whenever you going out and it happen to be late and you have to go to a gas station or you just want to go out and get you something to eat because you're hungry, you have to look at it as if something is about to happen. You got to have your mind set to the point to where something about to happen. So let me get ready for it. Let me be ready. Let me be savage ready. You have to have that mentality. You can't have a phone in your face or you know, being distracted by your phone, or it's just fucking horrible. And the way that they did him, I've been to that Coney Island several times, many times. And I happened to go there that day, hours before he was murdered, man. And the way they did him, it was horrible. And the way they ambushed him, the way they got the drop on him, I'm going to tell you something. Even if he would have been armed, even if he would have been carrying, he wouldn't have had a chance to get it out. He wouldn't have had a chance to pull his, because he walked in on a trap. They was parked up in that parking lot, in that Coney Island parking lot. It's a back wall. It's a back wall that's black. They parked their truck up against that wall, and they was waiting for a target. They was waiting for a victim, a target. They didn't want, this is purely speculation. My theory is they didn't want to rob nobody in the drive-through because, number one, the person that's in the car could just drive off. They already in the car. All they got to do is just hit the gas. Okay? That's number one. Number two, they don't know what that person have. It could be somebody already got their gun out. So they didn't fuck with nobody in the drive-through. They wanted somebody that was gonna get out and go inside the Coney Island, or I believe he went to the takeout window, because they also at that particular Coney Island they got the drive-through, and I think at a certain during certain hours they closed the inside of it. And they got this little takeout window where you can just go to the window and order your food, and they give it to you. They hand it to you through the carry-out window. I think he went there. He wasn't paying attention to when the two savages drove beside his truck. They drove right next to his truck on the driver's side. He wasn't paying attention. So when he got his food and was walking back to his car to get in, the savages had already got out their truck. So as soon as he turned to get to his car, to open the door, they already had the guns at his head. And they beat him down, slammed him down on the ground, kicking him. And I'm going to tell y'all over and over and over again, even when you comply and give them what they want, they still shoot you. They still kill you. They still take your life. And it just made me so angry the way they did him. It just made me so angry, and I play it over and over and over in my head, and like, damn, like, what could he have done differently? I think, number one, I think he parked too far away from the Coney Island. But then again, that Coney Island, the way that parking lot is designed, you can't get close, really that close to the building, because you got the drive-through that cuts in. So you really can't drive that close to the building. I feel like maybe if you gotta have situational awareness. You got to keep your head on the swivel. And if it don't look right, if it don't feel right, then you need to have your firearm in hand, with one in the head, because you may not in an instance like that, you ain't got time to rack it, because guess what, they already got theirs racked. And it's just fucked up the way he went out. Savages, it ain't gonna never, it's never gonna end, man. Evil is gonna always exist. You're just gonna have evil people, regardless. And they wanna, come up with all these gun control, pass these gun control laws, bills, or whatever, and it's only hurting the law-abiding citizens. It's only hurting the good guy. I don't understand their logic. You got a crazy motherfucking criminal, a crazy fucking savage that's going out there killing people. So their answer is to make it harder for the good guy to get a gun, or for us to be armed. It's counterproductive. It don't make any fucking sense. It really don't. I don't get you fucking anti-gunners. You left, you're just crazy. It's not going to stop. It's just going to make things worse. To me, gun control bills, gun control laws are pro-criminal, because criminals don't follow laws. You understand? They break laws, all right? So, you just have to, I feel like in a situation like that, you just got to have the mindset of thinking ahead of time. You know what I'm saying? Try to project what you think can possibly happen. You have to have the mentality, like the mindset, like, okay, I'm out here late, I'm getting my snacks, I'm getting my gas, but what if this can happen? So that, just thinking like that, is going to already have you ready and prepared. It's going to already have you savage ready. You feel me? You got to be. But like I say, and many others say, if you can avoid going out late like that. And by the way, shit like this happens in broad daylight. It ain't a particular time. It can happen any time of the day or night. Hell, if I'm going out at night, though, I'm making sure I got my Glock 23 on me, or my Micro Draco. I need some backup. I need some heavy duty shit. Something that'll get a motherfucker off me quick and fast. You hear me? Savage is going to always be a savage. It was a home invasion not too far from me. And unfortunately, the young lady that lived there got assaulted. She got raped. She said when the savages came in, so that she wasn't armed, they told her, you might as well go right back to your bedroom and get in bed, and we gonna have you. We gonna have our way with you. We gonna rape you. And she was raped over and over. I don't even think they took nothing. These fucking brutal, demonic savages, you need to understand that they get off on shit like that, man. They plotting. They doing reconnaissance on your home. They reconning your house. They watching your movements. They seeing what light is on, what light is off. And I guarantee you that they getting so fucking, hyped up and amped up on the shit that they dicks is already hard. Their dicks is already hard before they even come through your fucking door. Before they even kick your door in, their dicks are hard. They some sick fucking bastards. Sick fucking savages. In one case, a family was home invaded and they made them all lay down. And they made them all pull down their underwears. And they violated them with their fingers. Now, what kind of sick, vile, nasty motherfucker that would break up in your house, just to molest you and violate you with their fingers. They were violated. We dealing with some sick, fucking, nasty ass, fucking savages that don't give a fuck. And they got to be stopped. And the only way they can be stopped is if you have a gun. Fuck 911. Let 911 be the afterthought. Fuck a bat. Fuck some mace. Fuck a taser. Fuck a knife. None of that is going to ran up against a savage that's armed. And it ain't, in the case what you saw with the brother getting killed at the Coney Island, it ain't just one savage. It's two savages. Three savages. It's multiple savages that's coming in. It's multiple savages that's going to try to rob you when you ain't thinking it's going to happen. It's when it's going to happen. All they want to do is get the drop on you. That's all they want to do. Is get the drop on you. So I'm telling y'all, have that higher consciousness. When you go out, if you find yourself out, it don't matter what time of the day, because a savage can strike at any time. You have to have the mindset of being prepared. You got to already have it in your head that what if something happened? So if something is about to go down, if something's about to pop off, then I need to be ready. I need to be in a position where I can have the advantage. If you feel like something ain't right in that area near your vehicle, don't go near it. Wait till the motherfuckers leave if you have to. Or approach it from a different angle where you can see what the fuck is going on. Because they will try to lure you into a death funnel, into a death trap. And I think, like I said, I replay that. What happened to the young brother, I replay that and like, damn, what could he have done differently other than, paying attention to his surroundings and being armed? Maybe it would have turned out different. But that could have been anybody, man. That could have been anybody. They was in that parking lot. They said they was in that parking lot for over an hour. So what they were doing was they was waiting to pick a target that they felt like they wouldn't have that much resistance. If they was in that parking lot for over an hour, they was specifically looking for somebody that was gonna walk from their car to that Coney Island. They was gonna get them when they was walking back, man. And they still ain't caught these motherfuckers. We got 2 murderers that's on the loose right now that haven't been caught. And I don't think it was an attempted robbery. I think they did rob him and they just shot him just to shoot him. Because this is what savages do. And if you notice in the video, they aimed for his head, for his face. These fucking savages have gotten so clever that they assuming that you already may have body armor. So they bypassing the body armor to go for what? Your head, your face. It's a scary, dangerous situation. And I just feel and I think that things are only going to get worse. So, Gun Freak Nation, I love y'all. But whenever you out and about, you got to have the mindset something is about to go down. And that's going to get you on point to where you need to be, where you looking around and observing. You looking around and observing. And if you feel like something is not right, react to it. You got to be proactive. You got to be proactive. You know what I'm saying? You don't never want to be in a situation where you reacting. You know what I'm saying? Where it's a reaction. You don't want to be in a situation where you got to react to, a savage. You want to be proactive. So if you see something that don't look right, don't feel right, hey, get that gun, get that firearm ready. If you legally allowed to carry and you got your license, have that motherfucker ready. Have it ready. Have it ready. Hell, if I'm going out late, and it's 2, 3, 4, 5 in the morning, and I happen to be out for whatever reason, and I'm going back to my car, you better believe my shit gonna be in my hand. Any motherfucker that jump at me, hey man, I'm looking at hands. You got a gun in your hand? Hey, I'm not gonna hesitate. I will send your motherfucking stinking funky ass to Funky Town. I don't fucking play. And you got to be the same way in your home. How they doing the home invasions now? Coming up in there, violating you, raping your woman, raping your wife, molesting your kid. Hell, they even raping the men now. It's all fucked up. Gunfree Nation, I need you to just be visual. Keep your head on a swivel. Stay frosty. Just be aware and alert. Be aware of your environment, your surroundings at all times. Because it can happen to anybody. It can. These fucking savages are sneaky as a motherfucker. And they will try to get the drop on you. And that's why I say, get you your handgun, but also get you a shotgun or some type of long gun. Because when they coming in, they themselves are heavily armed with AR-15s, with AK-47s, with body armor. So get something. You never want to be in a gunfight where you outgunned. Because with my AR, if I got 7 fucking savages coming in, well, I got a 30-round motherfucking mag for they stinking asses. And if I miss, then guess what? I got other rounds still in that mag for they stinking asses. Okay? And with that AR, it's precise. You got the precision. And you will light they motherfucking asses up. All right? But Gunfreak Nation, listen. I love y'all. I want y'all to stay safe. I want y'all to stay alert of your surroundings. You got to. Because it's only going to get worse. The fact of the matter is, we got evil people in this world. And they get off on that savage shit. They get off on it. So, righteous people like us, we got to fight back. Because if we don't, hey, we just going to be future victims. So y'all stay armed. Y'all stay righteous. Y'all stay responsible with your firearm. And be ready to send a motherfucking stinking ass savage to Funky Town. I salute you, Gunfreak Nation. I love y'all. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. And, we only gonna get stronger and better, Gunfreak Nation. I love y'all. Salute.